All right, hello fellow cycling enthusiasts. We're back at it up at Secret Senders and getting a little prep work done for a little free ride section. So we're going to build a bit of drop off. Got Michelle here with me today.
Hello.
Hi. Tell the people what you're doing, Michelle.
I'm stripping.
Woo!
Stripping bark.
For those that don't know, the tool Michelle's using is called a draw knife, for the reason that you, well, draw it towards you. You can also use them backwards away from you, but they're a little bit less effective typically that way. So basically what she's doing is just using it almost like a bit of a razor, a bark razor, you might say, to go through and strip off the bark from the tree. Now what this is going to do is allow the logs to dry out faster and make it a little harder for the critters to live under there, because there's no bark for them to hide on, under that is, then it's a little harder for them to live in there and get munching on those trees. So yeah, Michelle's gonna do some bark stripping for us here, and I'll kind of show you the general gist of what we're doing. So I've got a little landing roughed in here. Yeah, I'll look uphill for a second. Yeah, so you got a little landing pad started here. What we're gonna do is build up a drop. Actually, where the end of Michelle's log is right now, on the side close to us, is probably approximately where the takeoff for this little step down drop is going to be. So we're working in a spot where we're basically straight on bedrock, which means we're not going to be able to dig holes and sink the post in the ground. So we're going to have to place them basically directly on the bedrock and then anchor them to that. In this case, since this is a job for fun and it's not making us any money, we're not going to get fancy and actually literally try to drill holes in the rock and anchor it that way. We're basically going to just stick it there and then pile a whole bunch of rocks around it until it doesn't move. FYI folks, if you don't have a dedicated draw knife and you want to be pulling your bark off, you can certainly use a hatchet. If you get extra desperate, you can actually even get away with a shovel in some circumstances, but obviously that is less than ideal. This is best. This is a suitable alternative. Beyond that, safely get creative. Last time we were here at Secret Senders, which was our first dig log video, for those that haven't watched, I did talk about actually building this little boardwalk here. And as you can see, it's already done, because I'm new at this and I forgot to charge my GoPro batteries the time I came to do it. And digging was more important than vlogging that day. Hammering, not digging, actually. Well, a little digging. Anyway, so here's the little bridge put in. So again, this is just short little boardwalk over a kind of low flat section. Help carry a little speed up this little climb and just keep things smooth and dry. And these logs have all been debarked, just like what Michelle's doing further down on the trail. And the stacking is random leftovers from my scrap bin at home. And that's why they're all kinds of wonky sizes and different colors, because they're not all the same age. Quick recap as well. So this is part of the trail next level, which we previewed a little bit in the last video. So I got that running nice all the way up to the top now. So what we're doing is working on a couple more structures further down on it. So anyway, that continues along on next level. So this bit here is pretty raw. We are going to build a little bit of a jump here at some point. Also got to scrape all the moss off these rocks, because rocks are cool. Put a little lip right here to jump out this next section, and that will bring us into the spot where Michelle's working, which is where that jump or drop is going to end up being. Well, I got some of the rock exposed. Definitely some mossy root mat junk to remove, but progress enough for tonight. I think it's about time to go home.
Woo!
Call it a day. Yeah. So clean up.
Home time, Duke. Home time.
Hey folks, we're back here again at Secret Senders to continue working on our new drop bridge. So today, Michelle, Dukas, and I, go on, in the camera, Michelle, say hi.
Hello.
Going to spend some time setting the posts and doing some basic framing to get this little drop bridge started. So actually, I'll get Michelle to help bring the camera over for a second and show you a little bit how this is going to work. So what we're going to do here, we're actually going to end up placing these posts right down on the granite directly. We're not going to be able to dig any holes beyond the about 2 inches of granite dust we have there. So we're going to place the next post directly onto the rock right about here, and then we're going to tie these together to make a little tower. And because we're not able to sink these in the ground, they're going to get all the stability from the structure itself, as well as basically burying these posts in as much rocks as we can find, because we don't got no money for rock drills and stuff out here. Right, Tukas? That ain't happening. Gotta do it a little more simple. Just chuck rock at it. All right, folks, here's a little update. So we've got the structure mocked up here. Oh, have a look at our post in. Got a cross brace notched in, tacked a couple nails, notched our stringers a little bit so they sit where we want them to. They're kind of roughly in place. Did have to notch the sill down here on one side to get the stringers to sit relatively level. And we're generally happy with how that looks. So next step, we're going to tack the stringers in place and then come through the saw and just tidy up a few branches and smooth out the stringers. So when we get to ducking, they'll sit nice and smooth. And all along the way, we'll keep chucking braces at it and rocks until it's super sturdy. For reference, it is, you know, mid-waist on me, a little more than belly button high. Yeah, no idea what this angle looks like. Possibly terrible, maybe good, I don't know. Consolation prize, dog. Dog, 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 dog. Not the biggest landing, but that's what downhill bikes are for. I reckon that should be smooth. So you'll come off that little drop, whoosh through here, off another little step down drop here, and then off another one down a corner there. Should be a fun little patch trail. I just gotta go get a bike now. Okay, test of the new drop on next level. It's getting dark. I don't think I'll be able to get some whole runs in tonight. So we're just gonna cheat on this lower section and see how this is going. Whew. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of work to get up speed, I think. All right, need to Oh dear. Oh, oh my lord.
Okay.
Oh, that was terrible. Oh dear. That's about going to do it for today. It's getting dark again, and that last run was a little sketchy, but successfully rode through, so I'm happy with that. Gonna have to do some more work on the intro. There's a couple rocks that are really taking the flow out of it and making it hard to get speed, so we'll do that next time I'm out here. And yeah, that about wraps it up for today. Thanks for joining me while we built this little drop. We'll show some more footage of this line on another video in the future. Might be the next one, might not. I don't know. We'll see. Got a big rock shoot planned that we'll add in to this trail later on. So next time we're here, we'll show you that for sure. But in the meantime, get out there, ride your bikes, and have fun. See ya.